To the Master who brings us at this moment, at this hour, at this second, we come to pay thee homage.
Yes.
My mother lived to be 104 years old.
Praise the Lord.
And my mother understood the power of prayer.
Amen.
And I want to share with the leadership 2 points as you move to leadership. You must be able to interpret your own history.
Amen.
Too often we allow other people to interpret our history. I had the good occasion to meet in this city the late Rosa Parks. Many of you know Rosa Parks was the woman who refused to give up her seat in 1955. And I had this opportunity. It's an opportunity that I thank God for because it changed my view. For years I had read about Rosa Parks. I read about on that day, December 1st, 1955, how she refused to give up her seat. And I wondered then why. After all, in Birmingham, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, it was the law.
That's right.
You were required to sit in the back of the bus. That was the law. We're at First Baptist Church in 1984 in the city of Annapolis, and in came Mrs. Parks.
Wow.
A diminutive woman, very soft-spoken. As she took to the stage and gave a short speech, at the end a white reporter said to Mrs. Parks, "Why did you refuse to give up your seat?" And I thought I knew the answer because I'd heard many people tell the story. But what Mrs. Parks said on that day, I've never forgotten. Mrs. Parks, without missing a beat, said, "I refuse to give up my dignity." Later that night, a 26-year-old black Baptist minister that the world would later know as Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Sister Rosa, it is better that we walk in dignity than ride in shame." It is something but dignity. It's something about understanding what God has in store for us.
Yes.
I conclude with this quick, but I hope a story that people will understand. Many of you in this congregation know where BWI Airport is. Some of you visit BWI Airport. Some of you flown on a plane. And if you were to ask somebody this following question, if a person gets on the plane from BWI Airport traveling non-stop to California, and another person gets on a train, there's a train there called Amtrak, get on Amtrak at BWI Airport, and they're traveling non-stop by train to California. And a third person walks to California. Who will get there first? And 99% of the people will say what I heard nobody didn't say. The man on the airplane. And when you ask why, they say because the plane is the quickest mode of transportation. But when I tell you the right answer, the 1%, you will quickly become a member of the 1%. You will understand leadership because you will understand who's in charge. The person who will get to California first is the person God chooses to get there. Planes get crashed, trains get derailed, but what God has in store for us. Oh, I've seen it so many times in my life. I heard people say Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday would never be a national holiday. And then God came along and said, okay. Barack Obama, President of the United States, a black man, that'll never happen. Then God came along.